My name is Steve Shearing. I own the AMSOIL Snowcross race team. We've taken the AMSOIL products to the extremes and they've delivered every single time. Last race of the season at Lake Geneva, Wisconsin, one of our drivers was out in front, got rear-ended, broke the heat exchanger. We lost all our coolant the second lap of the 15-lap main event. Our driver was able to finish a race in a top 5 position with the motor still running. The good thing about the AMSOIL products, it's so constant. You know, we have the exact same performance results time after time after time. For more than a decade, we've been winners with AMSOIL.
Welcome back to Sled 24/7. I'm your host, Misha Johnson. Now, several months ago, we brought you the touching story of a snowcross racer by the name of Mike SCHULTZ. Mike SCHULTZ was involved in a tragedy that almost ended his life and his racing career as well. And when we heard that Mike wanted to get on top of a snowmobile again and race at Canterbury Park in Minnesota, we could not have been more excited. Take a look as we tag along with a true inspiration. This is one you don't want to miss.
In December of 2008, Mike SCHULTZ was in a horrific snowcross accident that cost him his left leg. More than a year later, Mike is back at Canterbury and is more determined to race than ever. Sledhead 24/7's own Misha Johnson sat down for a one-on-one interview with one of the most inspirational snowcross racers in history, Mike SCHULTZ.
All right, everyone, I am standing next to your idol, the monster Mike SCHULTZ. So, Mike, people are saying that you're an inspiration. Can you explain a little bit about why that is?
In December 2008, I was racing in Ironwood, Michigan, and ended up having a crash, which ended up in me losing my left leg just above the knee. And since then, I had a fairly quick recovery, although it was really nasty for about 2 weeks. I almost didn't pull through it, actually. The first time I got on the sled, I was like, oh man, I got a long ways to go here. It was pretty awkward. I heard about some X Games adaptive sports and read into that a little bit, and found out there was something to go after with the adaptive motocross. So then I really started thinking about how can I make this work, and started designing and building my own prosthetic knee.
Misha also had a chance to chat with Mike's biggest supporter, his wife, Sarah SCHULTZ.
We joked in the hospital that Mike would develop his own knee, and he did it. He designed it all, sketched it all out, and 1 week he went in our garage and built the whole thing. I said he went mad scientist and built a leg, and it's worked amazing from the beginning.
So the second version, I have interchangeable roller guides, which affects the rate of the shock as it goes through the travel. So like once I hit that second angle right there, it gets real stiff. And then once I get about a little past 90 degrees, then it gets real nice and easy. So this comes in handy when I'm on the snowmobile, when I sit down and I'm on the seat, that I won't be fighting the spring resistance when I'm sitting down. And so I made that piece interchangeable for different sports. I hope to have this on the market for other guys who want to start riding and skiing and wakeboarding and all that good stuff. So I got a couple minor things to fine tune on it, but within the next year or so, hopefully I can have it all put together in a good package and help some other guys out, do some things they want to.
Here we are in 2010 at the Canterbury race, the 4th round of the season. Here you are going to race, and to so many people, that is so hardcore. So talk a little bit about this race and what this means to you.
I'm so excited to come back here to Shakopee, because it's pretty much my hometown race. I just grew up, just over an hour away from here in Kimball, and it's always such a big crowd here, and I've always had really good luck here. And last year, this was the first race I come back to after my accident to watch and stuff. I was still hobbling around on crutches, and so I set a goal early. I'm like, yeah, I want to go back to Canterbury and race, and so everything's been working really good up to this point, and here I am.
I'm proud. I'm more proud than anything. Last year at Canterbury, Mike decided he wanted to come back to cheer on his teammates. He was crutching around on one leg in incredible pain, and so this year to be back racing, so amazing, so amazing.
I'm kind of amazed at my speed. You know, when I first started, I'm like, all right, you know, maybe go out there and do some doubles and stuff, and you know, hit some corners pretty good. But these last couple of weeks, I've come a long ways, and my pace is pretty good. I'm looking forward to it. I'd love to get on the podium. I'm running in the pro vet class. I'm not quite 30 years old, but we kind of ISOC bent the rules a little bit for me, and everybody was cool with it. And you know, I figured half a leg is worth a couple of years, right?
I'm proud of our teamwork. We've worked really well together, and it's allowed both of us to overcome this. It is a tragedy, but we've made a good thing of it.
You know, my wife Sarah has been a very key component in all this for helping me and supporting me. Even, you know, a lot of people would probably tell somebody to, you know, hang it up, try something new, but now she really is helping out, and you know, everybody else is really supporting me 100%, so that's what makes it possible.
Triumph over tragedy. Snowcross racer Mike Schultz beat the odds and raced once again, and in the process, created one of the most inspirational stories in snowcross history.